Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And we'll see if they can be the first offense to get a drive going. It has been defense dominant thus far. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Carr off the play fake. As the open man downfield. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens take a 6-0 lead in quarter number 2. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Little able to connect on the point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Play action now for Cousins. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Eric Armstead there on the stop.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete beyond the marker. Dukes out a 1-stop. Now here he goes down the right sideline. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts at the 9. The Commanders are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Doubs. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 now. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Intended target there was David Njoku. 4th and 4 coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Takes this in at the 25. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Excellent return. He got 22 before being stopped. And the Ravens will go on offense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. So we hit the end of the 3rd.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 from the 41. They go play action here. Able to get it to Moore. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The Duke gets him some running room. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group. All 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Cousins. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Commanders losing by 14. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Cousins again. Complete to DK Metcalf. Trying to set this up quick. First down throw for Cousins. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Gotta hurry this to the line. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. This time they're gonna get there and they drop him. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Throwing on 3rd, Cousins. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 47. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to
Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first 2 quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, you want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a... Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Commanders' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's pulled in. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Ravens has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And he will get into the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Commanders' offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
2nd and a yard. They put Pickens in motion. They'll give it to Harris again. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. They try to run for it with Harris. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. Off play action. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
We'll get this to about midfield. Quinnen Williams there to make the play. Third and long. From the gun, here's Tua. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The quarterback just has to get this ball out of his hands. I understand giving your guy a chance to pick up the 1st down. Let's see if he can get some space downfield past the sticks and put one on him. But once it's clear that's not going to work, this ball either needs to be thrown away, checked down, but you certainly don't want to continue to go backwards.
And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. Yeah! And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field. So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down. Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Play action now. It's Carr. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. We'll go play action with Carr. He'll find his running back, White. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raven 1st down. On the give, it's White. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready, break. Ready,
In motion comes Andrews. On a zone read, a give to White. Open space inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. In motion comes Andrews. They'll run with White. A second effort, and he is in. Rashad White, touchdown Baltimore. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's Tua. I fumbled the football. One of the Ravens has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
The Ravens offense ready to take over once again. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's first and 10. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. Now it is first and goal. He'll try to run with White. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Tua Tagovailoa making their way back out. They'll come up here first and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Back to throw is Tua. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here? This is third and forever. Now Tua. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, And they get to celebrate with a pick six.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick six here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll start at the 4. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And fortunately, Lockett headed in motion. Now a first down throw for Tua. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. One last throw here for Tua. And he's going to go down yet again. He is... Defenses control the first half, but when will we see some points? Hopefully soon, as this third quarter begins. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
They'll put Addison in motion. Stafford now on second down. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They send a receiver in motion left. Third and long. Here's Stafford. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This one fielded out beyond the 25. He gets free. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point by Little is good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't.
He's got his big tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bengals offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. take it in back at his own 12. And he's going to bring this one back. 88 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. And now they are starting to pour it on here. All phases going. Add the punt return unit for yet another touchdown.
Some days, Mike, it's just your day, and that's what today is for this team. It just seems everything they're doing, everything they're calling is coming up right. The latest being that punt return to extend this lead. Wow, what a play.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Ravens are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Bengals offense ready to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got...
Now a loose football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want...
He is in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Little on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Throw on the run is complete, and he will score. Mark Andrews, touchdown Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. They'll start in the red zone already. This drive beginning at the 20. Now, faking the give. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Ravens continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. A give left side for White. He's to the 10. The speed on display. He's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down, it's Stafford. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame.
And this will be tracked down and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick-6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Ravens stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The visitors' offense and Matthew Stafford heading back onto the field. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Stafford now. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
Shotgun snap and a give to White. Finding room to the 20. And they are not gonna catch him. He's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. And it's fortunate for them, they've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. First and 10. Stafford. And now again he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Stafford. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. Whoa! Inside the 25. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Little on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now Stafford. The ball comes out. One of the Ravens has it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. He'll let this go for Pickens. And off the deflection, it is taken in. And he'll be brought